Hey guys, Ryzen here.
And Liz.
Welcome to the Patriots at Bills, or Bills at Patriots recap. Whew.
And a Christmas gift to us.
Yeah, it was a hell of a game. Patriots win 24-17, and definitely two of the best teams in the league.
It was a good game.
The Bills are elite. Hopefully people get, I don't know, the pundits need to start taking them seriously because they're freaking good.
It was a good game.
They're really good. Patriots received because they lose the toss. Feels like they've lost almost every toss this year. I think they just lost a lot in a row.
Yeah.
But Burkhead
had a good game.
I'll forgive him for this, but he did fumble on the screen on the first drive. He's trying to juke a guy. It's like, Rex, dude, I know you juked a guy last week, or I think it was last week.
Yeah.
But you're a bigger guy, man. Just run him over. You know? Well, whatever. He helped seal the game, so we'll let it go. Defense holds to a field goal. It's 3-0 Buffalo. Offensively, Patriots are running well with Roberts at fullback. Michelle had, I think, a very good game.
Mm-hmm.
They went back to the two tight ends fullback set. It's worked. And it's not like Buffalo doesn't have a good defense. I think Buffalo's the second best defense in the NFL. Maybe third. If this is the offense we got, this is good enough to win. As long as the defense plays good. The defense, I don't think, had a great game tonight, but I think that was because of Jones and the matchup issue. Well, we'll get into that, but anyway, the Patriots go down the field. You okay? Anyway, the Patriots got on the field. Matt LaCosse gets touchdown receptions first. I think it's his career. And Brady extends that record of another guy catching a touchdown. It's just never ending with Brady.
He also tied Manning's touchdown record.
Yep, he did. He did not break it in this game. That was his only touchdown throw. But that's okay. He'll almost certainly break it against Miami.
I would hope so.
But he's not going to catch Breeze. Maybe next year. But anyway, that's the end of the first quarter. So we get 7-3 Patriots. Next quarter, Buffalo drives to midfield. They punt. I'm amazed the Patriots did not block a punt in this game. They were an inch off, seven times on almost all of them.
Yeah.
This is a great special teams unit by the Patriots. So, unfortunately, the punt's down at the 1, but they get out of it with a great catch by Edelman. Harry gets a good handoff run, and Brady gets probably the best block I've ever seen a quarterback throw. He knocks White on his ass. Well, he knocks him down.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
So, it was a good block. He took White essentially out of the play. White was actually fighting with Harry a lot in this game, which I found odd.
Right. Why would you?
I know Harry.
Are they both rookies?
No.
White's been around.
I think White's been playing for a few years, I think. Harry's a rookie. I know Harry was blocking after the whistle for a few seconds, but just let it go, man. Who cares? I've never understood why guys take offense to, oh, you did this to me an extra 2 seconds. Okay, and? So what?
Momentum.
It's just stupid. Harry's a physical player. It's the way he is. I mean, it's not a big deal. They didn't get an actual fight, but I'll never understand that. Anyway, there's a run by, I think it was Michelle? I don't think he got the first down. They gave it to him. Bills don't challenge. It's the right decision. I agree with the Bills not challenging it because you can't see the ball. Yeah, it's inconceivable that Michelle's at the first down marker, but they never overturn spot challenges unless it's obvious anyway.
Right.
So
it was hard to tell.
He definitely didn't get it, but you can't see where the ball is, and 100% evidence, you can't overturn it. Those are the rules. So, good no challenge by Buffalo. But, unfortunately, the Patriots I think they get backed up, but they get bailed out by a good play by Edelman to make it a makeable field goal. And it's good. It's a 35 or 36 yarder, something like that. So that's 10-3 Patriots. There's a PI on White against Harry because he prevented Harry from cutting completely. He just ran into Harry or something. But unfortunately, the Patriots punt. The nice thing is that when the Patriots did punt, it was not punt, 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 punt. You know, it wasn't like 3 plays punt, 3 plays punt, 3
There's
plays
only
punt.
a couple.
They would get like a first down or 2 first downs and then punt. The offense was good in this game.
They didn't punt that much.
Especially considering the competition. You know, good defense. Anyway, so the Patriots do have to punt. Josh Allen gets sacked. The Bills go 3 and out. It's a good return by Sanu. The ball's at midfield. There's a big third down play. Sanu, I think he got the first.
I do too.
But I get why you can't overturn it because it's hard to tell.
I mean, it looks like he crosses the plane, but it's so close that
He reached out. I mean, you got to keep in mind that the line we see on the TV, they can't see that.
No.
You know, that's a.
They just see the big orange markers.
You know, the cone, and that they don't have that digital effect that they can see.
Right.
I mean, even if you had a booth judge in this one, you're not going to be able to tell. They did review it, but you just can't tell.
Yeah.
4th and 1, here's the bad call. Instead of running the ball up the middle or sneaking it, they do the outside Harry run. Look, I like the outside Harry run as a play, not on 4th and 1.
They did the same thing last week and it failed.
Harry gets tackled short. Either do one of 3 things. Either punt, run up the middle, sneak. If the sneak's not there, run up the middle. Or failing that, at least do like a kind of outside run with the running back. And I don't even like that call. I mean, I would have probably tried to draw him off sides, and if it doesn't work, punt the ball. Well, whatever. It does lead to a Bills touchdown. I think Knox caught it deep. Covered by Chung, I think.
Yep.
Actually, it was overturned, right, but it's still a good catch. That's the one. And then there was a touchdown to their left tackle, which...
Nobody knows.
Bill was mad at something.
Yeah, we think he might have been ineligible, but
Well, he was definitely
we
eligible.
obviously weren't at the game, so we don't know if they announced it and we didn't hear it, but whatever.
From what I understand, the rule is that you have to announce who's eligible now, because that's what the Patriots did in the Baltimore game a few years ago. So the stadium's supposed to announce, and I think the line judge is supposed to announce.
So we didn't hear it on the broadcast.
Yeah, the broadcast doesn't have to
Sometimes
announce it.
you'll hear it when they announce it in the stadium, but
you might hear
they don't.
PA.
It doesn't pick up on it all the time.
Yeah, sometimes you can hear the PA guy in the background, but Bill was mad. I guess he thinks that they didn't call it, but even if they didn't, dude, like,
Whatever.
It's obvious he's lined up at tight end. You should have known he was an eligible receiver, so...
Whatever.
Even if they violated that rule, I don't personally care. It's an obvious touchdown. And you should... Look, the defense should be smart enough to realize, oh, left tackle lined up at tight end. He's an eligible receiver. You know, why can't I figure that out? And they can't. So, that's on the defense. That's a touchdown. It's a tie game. 3rd quarter, Bills get the ball. Bills punt after a good gain by Beasley. That gets basically amounts to nothing. Cole Beasley had an excellent freaking game. And when I say in the preview, I said Cole Beasley was going to be a problem without Jonathan Jones.
He was.
He was a problem. Let's see. There's a Watson touchdown that's erased by a terrible pick by Edelman. Okay, look. Julian, you can't run into a guy lowering your head. If you're going to do a pick, you got to just get in his way. Watson scores. I think he would have scored even if Edelman had just gotten the guy's way. So it's just an idiotic play.
Right.
Secondly, McDaniels, why are you telling Edelman to run a rub? He's got a bad shoulder. He's got a bad knee. Why are you having Edelman do it? Then, because Edelman he's acting, he flops. And he pretends like he's dead.
So immediately they pull him into the tent
Yep.
and he goes into the locker room. Because they think he's concussed.
The line judge or the doctor or whatever, they have the official that checks for concussions says, oh, Edelman's not moving. We better check him for a concussion. It's obvious to everyone on TV. No, the guy's flopping.
Right. It was pretty obvious.
He's flopping to pretend like, oh, the guy hit me.
But with the new rules, that's what they do.
It's player
Which is fine.
safety
It's
thing,
fine.
but
Whatever.
whatever. Edelman was pissed. He's like I'm obviously freaking flopping. I'm pretending, but whatever.
They do what they gotta do.
He came out, but it makes for a good storyline because of what happens later. So that's good.
If we ever get to the end of the storyline.
Eventually. This was a great game. Anyway, unfortunately, this leads to a 51-yard kick with Nick Folk having to kick it. So, you know, we're sitting here like, no, he's going to miss it.
Made it.
He made it. It was a great kick. He makes it right down the middle, hits the net. So, Nick Folk, I mean...
Had a good game.
Had a great game. Excellent game. Made everything today. Unfortunately, the Bills take the lead after that off a Josh Brown touchdown. Gilmore has had an excellent season. This was not a good game for Gilmore.
No.
He got fooled on a double move. At first, I couldn't figure out why Devin McCourty was covering Josh Brown solo. Then they showed the replay. Now, I don't know what Gilmore was doing, but he ran the total wrong way.
Right.
And that's not like him. So, I don't know what the hell that was, but everybody's entitled to a bad game, I guess. I mean, Josh Brown's not exactly what I would call an elite receiver. So, there's really
he's been elite for the Bills.
He's very good, but he's not Julio Jones.
He's been good for the Bills. So
he's a very good number one receiver, but Gilmore should be able to cover somebody of his talent level.
I don't know.
I mean, the guy covered Odell Beckham. Well, whatever. Everybody has a bad game, but kudos to Brown. He played a pretty damn good game. Anyway, Patriots go 3-and-out. It's 17-14 Bills, by the way. 3-and-out Patriots. There's no Edelman at this point. He's in the locker room.
The protocol for a little bit.
Yep. So, at this point, I think the game is probably not going to go well. But luckily, the Buffalo Bills also go 3-and-out. It's one of the few 3-and-outs the Patriots had. Then the Patriots come back. They move the ball well, even without Edelman. Burkhead gets an amazing first down run. And they make a field goal. Brady tries to run it in himself, but goddamn, he's slow. 17-16 Buffalo.
If he just didn't...
He tried to do a stupid juke.
Right. If he just kept running, he might have made it.
He should have just
But he hesitated.
Yeah, he tried
to tell.
Well, he tried to do a juke thing instead of just...
It's like, come on, Tom. You're slower than a train. Let's just
run to
it
the
in.
outside and jump at the 2-yard line and see if you can extend the score.
Whatever. Credit to him for at least making a play.
At least he tried to do something.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Buffalo goes 3-and-out. They punt. Edelman comes back in. Immediately catches a huge play. So it's like he came back out and revitalized the team and saved them. It's like he came out like some sort of superhero or something. It's pretty amazing. So he gets a massive play. There's a big 3rd-and-1 in the red zone. Michelle gets a touchdown. That's erased by the 12 men on the field. I think they convert the 3rd-and-1 on a run or something. I forget, but... Anyway, Michelle gets a touchdown that unfortunately was erased from a timeout. Yeah, he got the timeout.
Whatever.
It was the right thing to give him, but... I think the Bills had 12 men on the field and they were trying to take a timeout.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So then they bring in Burkhead. He does an outside run, gets hit twice, stays on his feet, scores. I have no idea how the hell he did that, but he did.
Oh, but it's ironic, though, if you go back to the play where they had 12 men on the field. Now, if the Packers did that play, they probably would have gotten the touchdown.
Yeah.
Because that's what Rodgers always does.
Well,
whatever.
Well, Rodgers draws people off sides, but...
And,
he also
takes advantages of that
12
stuff.
men on the field.
Right. It takes advantages of situations like that.
Well, usually teams aren't able to call the timeout fast enough on the 12 men on the field. But Buffalo was smart enough to... The guy ran down the sideline like timeout. So it was smart. It's good coaching. They got to go for 2.
They get it.
They get it. Edelman catches the 2-point conversion on a nice little out cut. So it's they're up by 7. It's 24-17.
It was 24-17, and that's where the score remains.
So final drive for Buffalo. They unfortunately Allen kind of moves down the field here. They get Cole Beasley kind of gets a conversion. They go down. They get a big 4th-and-1. Allen does a sneak that the Patriots read.
And then he bounced outside.
He bounced off and got it anyway, which is nuts.
It was pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
But it did hurt this Bills center. Hopefully he's okay, but it didn't look good. Immediately the snap is high by the new center. These things matter.
It's a good thing that Josh Allen's 6'4" or whatever.
6'5".
Because if he wasn't, that would have been dangerous.
Russell Wilson, the game's over. Game's over. Goes over his head. Anyways, a 2-minute warning. I think Allen he's able to either throw that away or maybe he gets sacked or something. But whatever. The play's basically dead because of the high snap. 2-minute warning at the goal line. They get down to the goal line. The defense not playing well on this drive. But they do get into a 4th-and-goal situation after a sack by Adam Butler. I think they got like a big pass play to get to the goal line.
They did. To Cole Beasley. Down the middle.
That's right. It was to Cole Beasley. there was another bad snap. It was like a slow snap, but Allen was still able to complete the pass. And then they get down to the goal line at 2 minutes left. And they get in a 4th and goal after a sack by Butler. And J.C. Jackson, who went for the pick in the end zone, basically Allen, it's a blitz. Allen, he knows he's screwed. He's got to throw it up. It's basically a Hail Mary throw, desperation.
Yeah.
J.C. Jackson idiotically goes for the pick, but whatever. It still ends up being broken up because of that.
Yeah.
And the game is over. Jackson should not have gone for the pick there.
Why?
Because if he tries to pick it off and the ball's knocked into the air and the Bill catches it behind him, that's a problem.
But what if he picked it off genuinely and intercepted
Well, that's
it?
fine, but the interception doesn't mean anything.
But even if he went up for it like he did and he pushed it forward and miraculously was the Bill there.
There wasn't, though.
But what if there was?
Well, then obviously you hit it out of ideally you want to hit it out of bounds.
So he wasn't kind of a.
I mean, he should have just batted it. You either want to you want to either bat it out of bounds or you want to bat it away from the end zone, so that way even if a Bill catches it, they're not in the end zone. So he kind of misplayed it, but it's still a good play.
It worked out in the end.
He got it anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But whatever. Jackson, I don't think had a very good game, but he did.
I think he did.
Win the game.
I think he had a good game.
He was mostly on Beasley.
I thought he had a good game.
Well, whatever. The Pats kneel it out. The game's over. So they win 24-17 in a game that could have a rematch. I would like to avoid the Bills at the playoffs because I think they are probably the 3rd best team in the AFC. I do. I think they're better than the Houston Texans. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep.
I think they're better than the Houston Texans.
What about the Chiefs?
They're not better than the Chiefs, and they're not better than the Ravens. They're going to be better than whoever gets that 6th seed.
Well, yeah, whoever that is.
And, so I guess 4th best team or 3rd best team, depending on where you rank New England. Because I think they're about even to New England, maybe even a little better than us, even though we beat them twice. But, I mean, both games.
They're both on par with each other.
Crazy close. So, and it's hard to beat the same team 3 times in a row. So, stat-wise, Brady was 26 of 33, 271, a touchdown. Best game of the year for him, I think. I mean, and Michelle, 21 carries, 96 yards. Oh, he just missed 100. 4.6 yards per carry. Burke had another good game, 5 carries, 20 yards. Reception-wise, Burkhead was amazing. 4 catches, 77 yards. Edelman, 5 catches, 72 yards. Myers had a good catch in this game, too. And
they stepped up when they needed to.
Yeah, and I liked what I saw out of Watson, too. And the line was excellent, the offensive line. Even Marshall Craphouse,
turned out to be all right,
was very good in this game. So I guess he can play right tackle.
If needed.
But not left tackle. Cannon will probably be fine. He'll be back. They'll get the bye. If the Chiefs lose tonight, we got a seal. Or tomorrow night, sorry. I'm not used to games being on Saturday. So if the Chiefs lose tomorrow, we get the second seed, guaranteed. And then, you can rest. Unless the Ravens also lose tonight, then you got to play the last week anyway, because if the Ravens lose both games and we win, because obviously we play
highly unlikely that will happen.
Highly unlikely, but it's possible. The Ravens do have losable games. They play the Cleveland Browns, who have had their number, and they play the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are, above average. They could theoretically beat them, but possible. But whatever. On the plus side, the Ravens, they may have peaked too soon. Because, sometimes when you peak too soon, you lose your momentum in the playoffs, and then you're screwed. So, you want to peak like now, not 10 weeks ago, which is what the Ravens did. So, but who knows? They could keep it all the way through to the end.
All right, so the last game of the season will be next Sunday at home against the Dolphins, and we will be back for that.
Yep, the Dolphins should not be much of a challenge, but who knows. I liked what I saw out of the offense, and if the defense stays good, they got a shot.
It was a good improvement for sure.
Yep. All right, this is Ryzen.
And Liz.
Thanks for watching. Take care.